Well, hello, friends. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our daily chakra. Oops, nope, it's not the daily chakra. This is the weekly review of our daily chakra energy readings. So, this is for week 37 review, and this is from September 11th to September 17th of 2022. So, Sunday to Saturday of this last week. Think back to what you experienced and what you went through this last week. So the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So all of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear one of the messages. So there's something here for you no matter what. So if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, the divine, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So I'm sure that you noticed that I have a space here for Friday, and that is because we got this card twice this week. So that card is space for the throat chakra affirmation right there. So yeah, that's why there's the big space, is because that card came out twice this week. So let's start our review. So think back to Sunday last week. Our throat chakra affirmation came through, and if we're just looking through the energies of this week, then our throat chakra came through 3 times, and our third eye chakra came through 3 times with one crown chakra. So it was a lot of information that I feel in the head and neck areas. So be mindful of what you experience through your head and neck this week as well. Because like I have had a headache that stayed with me for some reason this whole week, and it's starting to go away now, but when I thought back on the energies, there was a lot of third eye energies and a lot of throat chakra and a lot of, and the crown chakra as well. And so there's a lot of things that I feel are just being sorted out within our third eyes, and like our communication and the communication within ourselves as well as external. But I do feel that it's more within our physical selves that things are, releasing. So, all right, so let's get back into it. So on Sunday, we began the week with the throat chakra key concepts, card number 64. 64 adds up to a 10, which is basically a 1, and ones are the initial starts on the new beginning. So it starts with 0, and then 1 is the first step. So ones are the beginning of new progress in a new direction. So, however that energy applies to you, then you will know. But it is the energy of a new week. So, this chakra is associated with communication, expression, voice, and honesty. This chakra's color is blue, and its element is ether or space. So, think back to Sunday of last week and see how this energy applies to you. Was there something having to do with your throat chakra that came out? Was it a new, fresh beginning for you? However that energy applies to your day on last Sunday, then you'll know. So, for Tuesday, we got card number 93, Crown Chakra Affirmation. Monday, sorry. Crown Chakra Affirmation, card number 93. I am open to the abundance and the greatness the universe offers. I am open to the abundance and the greatness the universe offers. So I feel that on Monday we were being guided to open ourselves up a little more to seeing things in a positive light, to know that the universe is always working for us and not working against us. So think back to Monday and see if there was any instance where you realized this, or when you saw something in a different light, or however this particular energy applied to you. Maybe just something really great happened to you, or maybe you were just in a really great mood. So that definitely could have been this energy coming through for you as well. So think back to Monday and how did that day play out for you? So on Tuesday, we got card number 81, the third eye chakra affirmation. I am connected with my higher self. I am connected with my higher self. So I feel that this card comes out to remind us to affirm that we are connected with our higher self so that our higher self comes through more often. So before I start each reading, I connect with my higher self, and I know when my higher self is coming through and delivering the messages because I can feel it. And so we are all being guided to connect with our higher self because our higher self is always there. It's really not a separate entity from us. It's really just us opening and allowing ourselves to connect. So we are always connected with our higher self, but this affirmation I feel is coming through just to remind us to say it out loud and allow it to guide us. So think back to Tuesday and see if there was some instant that you realized that you were connected with your higher self. It could have been your intuition coming through, like on point, or however, like it just could have been you saw something happening before it actually did, or you felt something happening, or whatever. There was something that happened that you aligned with your higher self. So all right, so for Wednesday, we had card number 71, a throat chakra affirmation come through. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I am the truth. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I am the truth. So I feel that with this card coming out, we were on Wednesday, there was something along the element of truth that came out in your journey. So think back to Wednesday and see if there was perhaps just something where you stood in your truth, or maybe somebody stood in their truth and you just observed it, and maybe through observing someone else standing in their truth, you in turn, felt inspired to stand more in yours. So, however this applies to you within your own journey, you will know. So think back to Wednesday and see how this energy applies to you. So on Thursday, we had third eye chakra stones come out, card number 84. And it says crystals and healing stones can be used in various ways to balance the life force flowing through the chakras. Healing stones can be used to unblock and balance the third eye chakra. Amethyst is useful to open, stimulate, and offer protection. Lapis lazuli is useful to balance this chakra. Sapphire can help to heal an overactive third eye chakra. So I feel that with this, we were being guided to look into gemstones. So looking into using more gemstones to help our chakras to open, align, and balance themselves. So think back to how this particular energy applies to you for Thursday. So maybe you did run into some of those stones. Maybe you saw a street named Amethyst. Maybe you saw in a store and you saw something that was amethyst. Maybe you saw lapis lazuli. however it applies to you within your own journey, then you will know. But that was our third eye chakra coming through for us on that Thursday. So, and noting that this is a card 84, which adds up to a 12, and we also had 93 up here, which also adds up to a 12, and with the 12 and adds up to a 3, which is the mind, body, and spirit connection for me, is what I see it as, is the Holy Trinity. So, but the Trinity within ourselves and us being in alignment with our minds, being in alignment with our body and our spirit. So, yeah. So that's another synchronicity. Maybe you saw 1212 this week. Maybe you saw 333 a lot. However it applies to you within your own journey, you will know. So, Friday, the throat chakra affirmation card number 71 came through for us once again, and it is I live in my truth, I communicate my truth, I am the truth. So, think back to Friday and see how this energy applies to you for that day. Because I feel that this card coming out for us twice, we were just being reminded to step into and to maintain, hold our truth, like hold it down for ourselves harder than anybody else will ever hold it down for us. So we should be our number one fan, and we should be our hero. Like, we should be the hero to our own story. So, are you living in your truth? What was it on Friday that came through for you in particular that this card or this energy applies to? So think back to however that applies to you on Friday, and yeah, see how that aligns. And last but not least, Saturday we had card number 75 coming through, third eye chakra, ajna. This is the sixth chakra in the body system. Having a strong third eye chakra allows you to use your powerful intuition for spiritual growth and a more generous attitude towards life. Physical disorders associated with it include headaches, eye and sinus problems. One of the third eye chakra's main roles is to balance everyday activities. So, think back to how this energy applies to you. So, as I mentioned before, I definitely had a small lingering headache almost all week. Like, it lasted a good 3 days that it was just there, and it was just irritating. And I knew that it had something to do with my third eye, and I just allowed it and I just recognized it. And when I would do that, it would release some, but then the next day it would come back. So, but I feel that now it's actually gone. And I do think that it just had to do with releasing or just balancing and just releasing old energy that no longer needs to be there. So think back to Saturday and see how that particular energy applies to you. So maybe you were just having intuitive hits all day and you were just on it, and your intuition was coming through, and maybe you were thinking about a song and then you heard the song. Maybe you were thinking about, like, you had a question in your head and then all of a sudden you just heard the answer. However it applies to you within your own journey, then you will know. But this whole week was a lot of third eye chakra energy, throat chakra energy, and crown chakra. So a lot having to do with the head. And I feel that with that, it's like with the head, I feel that it is a lot of releasing of the mental, I'll say, like, the mental stuff that we've been holding on to. So all of that unnecessary thoughts, negative thoughts, those I feel are just being released and letting go of. The things that no longer serve us for our highest good are being released for our highest good. So So, however, this energy applies to you during this week, you will know. And just because, the energies came through for a certain day, all of this energy could have applied to any day during the week. So, however, it maybe on Friday you felt, oh, I'm connected with my higher self. And, that's how that energy came through for you. So, remember that energy is fluid and it can apply at any single time. So that is the week 37 review. I hope that you all found something that you could resonate with in this message. And if you did, then please feel free to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you so choose. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.